And Scott Starboard.
Hey, Scott.
Scott Starboard.
All right, I'll get Scott.
Scott Starboard.
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 Scott Starboard!
Now, turn it up, feel the bass line, gallop fast, collide past the stars, shoot through the mass. Hands high, cheer flows like the breeze. The Scott Starboard vibe, breaking rules with ease. Gritty like sawdust, but smoother than silk. Words spill out, whipped up honey to milk. The show takes on galaxies, king of the scene. Fusion of rhythms, a genre-grafted dream. Scott Starboard. Every pulse and sound, a radiant glow. It's the Scott Starboard. Now giddy up, get down, and let that energy grow.
Come on. Let's go. Thank you so very much for being here. I am Scott Starboard. This microphone's on. And this is the Scott Starboard Show. We back. Oh, we're so back. I am so happy to be here. Thank you guys so very much for being here. Oh my goodness, it's been days. I know. Everybody's heard about all the snow and everything. But I'm going to have to vent a little bit about it. By the way, you know the deal. We're going all the way to another guy I haven't been able to see in days. Talk Matt Steve at 8 o'clock. Followed by another man I haven't been able to really see whatsoever. Alex Stein at 11 on Real America's Voice. Oh my goodness. It's been crazy. Freaking blizzard takes down my show. I am going tomorrow. That's right. It's a rare Friday. My daughter doesn't have basketball practice, so guess what? It's on. Oh, we doing Friday. I'm going to miss all these days and just have one day? I don't think so. I missed every last one of you. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for being here. There's been so much. So very much. My phone. Ugh. I couldn't so we had no power. So the blizzard of 2026 came and whooped everybody's pants in my entire state, really. And in Rhode Island, Maine, you name it, it was crazy. We had no power. It finally came on late, well, kind of this morning, but late last night. And it was like, thank the Lord. I didn't shave for like 4 days. It was weird. I haven't had, I shave every day and I shower almost every single day. Maybe I'll miss a shower on the weekends or something like that, but I don't know. I'm one of these people I like to shower every day. I know you ladies, with your hair and stuff, you skip a day or two, whatever. I'm just saying it felt good. It felt so good to finally, and by the way, we had to wait to take showers and we had wait for the, the heat to kick in. The heat was, moving through the pipes again. It was brutal. Thank you guys so much for being here. Yeah, I'm thanking and thank you to everybody who reached out. It stunk because I don't know if it's just old phone or what. I got an S20. I know I got to update it. It's got so much stuff in it. I'm afraid to get a new one. I know you can transfer most of the stuff, but I get so much other things in there. Old Alex clips that I still haven't used yet. Like just tons of stuff. So I'm afraid to, but I got to get a new one because I'm plugging it into the car. And I am not kidding you. I turn it on. The car's running for 2 hours and I am getting 6% more battery. Like DMS, everybody had reached out. Truth, Daniel Graham, Nick the Gun Guy, I didn't get back. Sniz, everybody, everybody who reached out, man. I love you guys. I couldn't even message people. I'd be on my phone for I'm at 30%, and I'm messaging back and talking to my mom. Shout out, Mom, I love you. Or somebody, and I look down and it's 10% of my phone's gone. I'm like, what? And I was trying to catch. Shout out to Chris Thompson and the Fat Pig did the pig pen today. And I'm like trying to watch them on Tuesday for a little bit, and I'm like, holy shit! Like it's draining so fast. I'm like, this is driving your boy nuts. It's crazy. We're going to talk about a lot of the stuff in Massachusetts. Oh, yes. Massachusetts is all types of corrupt. Yeah, so you can just imagine, what a blizzard and having no snow is, no power is like, no energy. You get to spend time with the family, with the kids especially. I'll admit that was a nice part. Another nice thing, I try not to be so negative. I really. And one thing, since there's no lights at all anywhere, and we had to keep going outside to charge devices, or try to charge devices. The stars, you could see every single star. You could see the outline of the Milky Way galaxy. It was so dark, it was crazy. One thing I don't like is when you're trying to go to sleep and you close your eyes and open your eyes, and it's the same darkness. It doesn't matter if your eyelid, it feels like, I don't know, a scene in Saw where they maybe remove someone's eyelids or something. It's terrible. I didn't like it. It wasn't good. I don't know. And I thought of all different types of stuff. I'm like, I'd like to have a water wheel, maybe some crappy solar panels, and I'm thinking of a lot of stuff going through your boy's mind. I'm like, wait a second. So if someone had just electric car, you have a Tesla or whatever the heck you got, a BMW, electric BMW, you're screwed. You were screwed. You are totally done, because you might have charged your phone, maybe a tablet or two, and you had your lights on and all that fun stuff. That sucker's dying real quick. It ain't going nowhere. So gas wins again. Shout out to the gas companies. Shout out to that beautiful crude oil. I don't know why they call it crude. It's not crude at all. It's friendly oil. And with that silly accent, we're gonna talk a little bit. I know everybody's heard all this stuff. I'm sure you have. I finally got to watch the State of the Union today, so I know everybody was pumped whenever the heck it was a day or two ago. But for me, I got to finally watch the thing. I thought it was going to be on tonight. I'm like, what? It was already on? Really? I'm so behind. I'm catching up, though. And I hope you guys help me catch up. But I watched the whole thing, and I know, there's a lot of criticisms from me and from many people about Trump, but that speech was fire. That State of the Union was off the hook. It was amazing. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about all types of stuff. I definitely want to get to some Massachusetts stuff, but this is all over. Oh, it's not looking good. So thank you for being here. Welcome to the party at the end of days. I don't know. It's probably not the end of days, but it sure feels like Armageddon. Snowmageddon in my area. It's bad. Democrat-mageddon all over the rest of the world. It's crazy. Tyler Oliveira, I think that's how you say his last name. Tyler Oliveira, something like that. Did another video about a community in America that's being overtaken by Orthodox Jews. He is getting ripped to shreds. Meanwhile, just a day or two, I guess, before, I'm just catching up with everything. I'm trying. A day or two before that, Tucker Carlson was, my biological step uncle. I'm stealing Alex's lines. But no, for real, he went out to Israel. I guess they held him and they asked him questions and stuff. Some people downplaying it, some people not. But Tyler Oliveira's video comes out a day or two later. I don't know. And he is just getting destroyed. This kid is not anti-Semitic. He's not antiseptic whatsoever. I'm not either, by the way. If you read my Twitter, you might not believe me. But I swear, when I'm going on Twitter trying to find stories, and the whole thing, I'm bombarded by just, the Jews. And I ain't gonna lie, a lot of it, like I try to read into everything. I really do. I've in my age now, 32 years old. Yeah, right. I've been doing it for many years, but I'm getting better and better at it. And I don't like to just read a headline and say, oh, and just believe it. You know what I mean? I'm like, let me research a little bit. So if you see me arguing with people, it's because I'm like, oh shit, that's true. This is true. I get pissed. Nobody gets mad at me for pointing out like all the black fatigue we got going on, which I could do a whole segment. I could do I've been away so long. I could literally do an entire show of black fatigue, like our boy DMS does every once in a while. It's just and guess what? There's plenty of bad white people. Oh, there's plenty. They're all like they're all usually in the Democrat Party, but trust me, there's plenty in the Republican Party too. Listen, everybody can get it, is what I'm trying to say. Y'all, everybody gets it, except these people in here. They get it up here. They know what's good, and I love every one of you guys. I'm not kidding you. I've missed all of you. I'm with my wife and kid. We're snuggled up in bed like Charlie's grandparents and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory or Willy Wonka, right? It's freezing. And we're just trying to, and everybody's talking. We're talking about all different types of stuff. And people are bringing up, different people. They're like, so what's Bob Cook, Rainey, Johnny Z. Fraley, Kenny Powers, Truth's Unbreakable, Daniel Graham? They just mentioned all that. And I'm like, I had this smile stuck on my face. Yes, it was freezing, but it wasn't the smile wasn't from the bitter cold. It was from the warmth in my heart. But seriously, I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, you guys watch my show? I'm like, now I really got to be careful. I don't know. My children, my son is, he's over 18, but, my daughter's, and I ever say her, I don't want to dox my kids. They're younger. So I'm like, wow, they watch my show. I was flattered. Maybe missing it a million times more all over again. Because I'm like, you guys mentioning my people's names. My wife, shout out, love her, Mrs. Starboard, the best. She's like, this power outage is bad. She's like, you sure you can't somehow stream somewhere? By the way, I am not joking. From where we live, 80-mile radius. Well, probably about 80 to 60-mile radius to go to a hotel that had power. And I'm like, I'm not driving no gosh dang 2 hours or whatever away. And a lot of towns that I'll talk about between Rhode Island and Massachusetts, all Democrat ran, filled up. They didn't even plow the streets. Filled up with snow, the whole stinking place. It's ridiculous. And guess what? All these idiots will vote for them once again. It's ridiculous. I live in crazy times. We live in crazy times. But I literally couldn't, I would have to drive somewhere way far to hopefully do the show because my wife's like, you had that new girl. She came around, Eva. You had Chris Thompson. You get all these, new people. You better hope they don't go anywhere. You better hope they stick around. And I'm like, yeah, I know. And she's like, you got a really cool, good core group of people, blah, blah, blah. She's like, you better keep it up. I'm like, women, what are you going to do? Without them, where would we be? I was happy, but I'm just saying, I missed you guys. I missed every one of you. I truly did. It was brutal. And thank you for everybody who tried to reach out on Twitter DMs too, by the way. I still can't open them. I don't know what to do. I can see that, I wish I could show you on here, but I don't know if it'll show up. I can click on the icon and it'll say loading. And I'm like, oh, look, Paige, shout out Paige Wallace. Paige Wallace, checking in, see, make sure me and the family are all right. Oh, look, this one, this DMS, this all these people. And I'm like, give me the button. I don't know. What are you going to do? All we can do is hang out together and smile. And all you people make me smile. Let me start it out right. Kenny Powers, my dude, Scotty Snowboard. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I missed you, Kenny. Love you, brother. Thank you so much. Nick the Gun Guy, my dude. Freaking love you, dude. Oh my god, I gotta call you. He reached out and I'm like, actually, oh wait, maybe that I don't know what day it is. I was gonna say he tried to reach out to me one day, but I talked to you since then. He like called me and my phone died. And I'm like, what? Well, how do I got no power? Are you kidding me? It's crazy. Crazy. I had to keep my phone off in order to maintain 30%. And then I'd wait like 8 hours and go out. And I'd do it another, hour or two. And I had the phone on and I'm like, oh, look, 37%. Drive me nuts. Drive me nuts. Nick, dude, I love you, brother. Thank you so much for being here. You know I got you. Bob Cook, the Coke can, the greatest one ever. Bob Cook, thank you so much, dude. I love you. Welcome back, Marta. I know. I get no what do they call it? I don't have any there's no benefits here. I don't get any paid time off. PTO, that's what I was like. I get no paid time off. It just hurts. That's why I'm like this, it's true. You do a job you love, you never work a day in your life. I mean, I love this. Love this. I wish I could get full paid. Maybe one day. I'm sure one day. I ain't giving up. But yeah, it's crazy, man. Johnny Z Friendly, my brother, let's go. Dude, I missed the hell out of you, Johnny Z. Thomas Gilson up in here. Yes. Thank you. B Dubs. Brandon Wiles, my dude. Clip the show for Scott. Post it on the gram. Please, because I stink at Instagram. I am the worst at it. Renee Rose. Love you so much. Welcome back, Scott Snowboard. Missed you. Yes. Thank you. Ray, oh my God, Ray! Holy moly! All right, I've gotten awards. A quest tonight, but you will be in my ear. Oh, there we go. Yes. Oh, Rainy, I missed the heck out of you. I know, Rainy. Last Thursday, it was like, "Are you going Friday? What are you doing?" Oh, it was the last Friday. What are you doing? You're not going tonight? And I'm like, I was like, seriously, like, shit, maybe I should go. But I had basketball practice, but there's no basketball practice tomorrow. You know why? Because the place where the kids do basketball practice, anyway, my daughter, they don't have power yet. So there's still plenty of people without power. But thank the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. I got power back. Oh, it's so good. I could shaving my face after a hot shower. These are the things we forget about. Some of us do. Sometimes we remember. Eversource is no longer a friend of the show. Kenny Powers. Thank you. No, Eversource is no longer a friend of the show. Good gravy. Matty P's up and let's go. Matty P in the house, my brother. Let's go. I'm so glad you're here. I miss all you guys so much. Matty reached out. Everybody reached out. Sniz Hook. Sniz. My dude. Sniz reached out. Freaking love you, Sniz. And guess what? If you didn't reach out, don't. It's fine. I'm just saying. It feels good. Like, and I'm serious. Like, Mrs. Starboard and I are sitting there just worried, like, because you feel the kids' hands and it's like ice cold. And we're like, oh, shit. You know what I mean? So we're like, let's go. Everybody go in the car, get warm. And like relatives in the area, they ain't got no power either. So it's like, just trying to stay alive, trying to make sure nobody gets frostbite. And I appreciate it. And it's like, it's just a nice reminder that, we might not be huge yet, but it's like, at least we're all hanging out and having a good time. It's like, the show's obviously been positive, and I love that. That's really why I wanted to do. That's why I wanted to do it. Chris, Tom, I'm telling you, subscribe to this man. He's got good stuff. He's the best. Thank you. You running on solar or gerbils? Oh my god! To be fair, like when it first came on, it would like go off, and the first came on, it was like, all right, it was ring, like yes, and then like a half hour later, whack, nothing. I'm like, what are they running on gerbils? And I can't believe you just said that joke. It's amazing. It's like, what are we doing here? But then it came back on for good, and it was like, thank you, Lord above. Thank you, Lord above. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm gonna get into it because like Kenny said, Eversource is no longer a friend of the show. I don't, we want to get into it too long. I want to talk to you guys. This is my favorite. But yeah, Eversource, like I'll show you proof and everything, but Maura Healey, the evil Democrat governor of Massachusetts, just an evil woman. When she used to be the attorney general for the state or the vice, I forget. Yeah, Attorney General Maura Healey. She was. Now she's the governor. Oh, not good. And she used to do like the Jesse Jackson Black Lives Matter thing where her organization would just sue companies for nonsense and then, steal their money through the lawfare. And that's how she'd make her money. And she sued the absolute Crizzap out of Eversource and Bay State Gas, a couple of the places, but Eversource was her favorite honey hole. She sued them so many times, just bags of cash. She becomes governor, can't sue them anymore, so she jumps in bed with them. And our Eversource bills, our electricity bills, are like 3 to 6 times bigger now. It's crazy. I'm not exaggerating. It's nuts. When you get like a $700 electric bill and you were getting an $83 electric bill, something's wrong. And so Maura Healey is completely in bed with Eversource now. They're best buddies, holding hands, swinging on swings together, long walks on the beach, picnics, the whole nine. And Eversource used to be real fast. If and when the power goes out, it was a matter of hours and not days. I'm not kidding you. Now, some people would have different problems, hurricane or whatever the hell happens. And it's usually like the Cape or Nantucket, harder to reach areas. And they might be out for, at the most a week after like a ridiculous hurricane. But for the rest of us, hours. Now it's day. You don't even see a truck anywhere. It was crazy. I'm like usually you'll at least hear or see a truck, some yellow lights somewhere. Where are those yellow lights coming from? Heaven. But it's like now, since she's in bed with them, forget about it. Our electric bills through the roof, and you get some down power lines. We'll get to it. Just let your kids go sledding out there. Don't worry. Don't you worry about the live wires. Zapping everything. It's crazy. It's nuts. Thank you, Maddie P. I love you, love you, love you. Daniel Graham, my brother, let's go. Love you. What's up, my Chuckalacka fam? Let's go. We got to chip in and get our boy Scott the hell out of Dodge. Miss y'all. Let's effing go. I am with you. Everything you just said, I agree. It's crazy, brother. All Mrs. Starboard and I were doing, at least when the kids weren't around, maybe even when they were around at moments. Don't be dirty. No, really. All we were sitting there doing was thinking, like, all right, where can we go? Where can we move to? I got a nephew down there in South Carolina, and he loves it. But it's like South Carolina's like the end of Tornado Alley. And they get walloped quite often, but it's beautiful. But I'm like, is that far enough? So South Carolina, they still get snow, just not as much. They get the summer, a little bit longer, not too much longer. And I'm like, listen, it's either Florida or Texas. Oklahoma sounds amazing too, but I know Oklahoma gets snow. And it's not even so much running from the snow. It's running from the commies who run the state. So truly, anywhere we run, that's a red state, will be fine. But last time I was on, many moons ago now, I learned from Daniel Graham and Rainey how truly based Oklahoma is. Oklahoma is amazing. Oh, and Chris Thompson too. Oklahoma is amazing, man. That's where I think we might. I'm gonna start looking anyway. Now that I have power again. Now that my phone works when I plug it in. I'm checking it out. Yeah, but we gotta get the HE double hockey sticks out of here. I'm sick of Massachusetts. It's terrible. Truth is unbreakable. Missed you, girl. Thank you so much. Freaking missed you. Oh, not to rub it in for all you folks back east of me, but I'm gonna rub it in. But it's been damn near hot in my neck of the woods. It was 82 degrees. Damn. Oh my God. If Massachusetts wasn't so well, if California wasn't as bad as Massachusetts, or maybe even worse in ways, which I am dumbfounded how any Democrat state could be worse than Massachusetts, but California somehow did it with the most beautiful, scenery. They somehow ruined it even worse. 82 sounds good. I ain't gonna lie. 82 right now sounds freaking wonderful. Sounds wonderful. Sell Blizzard t-shirts for a good cause. Truth is unbreakable. Papa missed you. Sniz says Cuba says a boat registered in Florida was in their waters and the people on the boat fired at their Coast Guard, prompting a return of fire. I was going to talk about that. This morning, I'm like, oh my God, I have TV again. So I'm looking, I'll flip it on Fox for a half a second. It's like, at least they're not talking about Mrs. Guthrie. Rest in peace. There's no way she can be. If she is, a miracle would have happened. But at least they're talking about other stuff now. And but it's just boring. So I'm checking out all the other ones. OAN, Newsmax is garbage. I don't even bother with them. The crummy Blaze a little bit. It's like the Steve Dace show. And this guy comes on, he's like, I'm miserable. I'm Steve Dace, I'm miserable. It's like, dude, you suck. Like, nobody wants your miserable ass. Misery is on the left, sir. But long story short, I'm taking Real America's Voice, all the shit, watching them all, and I'm like, they're all talking like they're bored. And I'm like, damn it. All the great stories from over the weekend, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, all amazing. But I guess I'll rehash it, but I'm sure you guys all heard all this stuff. But I was going to, long story short, on Real America's Voice, they were talking about this Cuba deal. And I looked into it, but I got a little bit of it. We'll check it out. I didn't totally abandon it, but allegedly they were Cuban Americans on the Florida boat. Listen, maybe we'll just get into it. I can't believe Cuba can even monitor people in boats. Like Cuba, from people that I know, good Cubans, and they vote the right way too. Love you, Cubans. They like Cuba is like third world. It's still like the 60s. Like it was like the 40s all the way up until like 2010. Then it was like the 50s for a little while. I guess now they're kind of maybe pushing into the 60s, the 1960s, that is. But I didn't think they had the technology to do that. So, and it's like there's so many. My favorite people, Scott Starboard. I am a boater. There's so many fishermen out there. So I'm wondering if they were really on their way to Cuba. By the way, I know so many people that oddly enough have gone to Cuba for vacation. You can go there if you go to a different country. You get like a weird passport. I'm not sure. I don't want to get in trouble telling you how to go to a vacation on Cuba. Cuba's beautiful, by the way. It's just in California. The outside's nice. It's just the people running the show. But anyway, I don't know. Just don't do it. And I hope they weren't just like innocent fishermen or, whatever. But I guarantee you it's not people going there to start, some sort of war. But I don't see any Democrats in the street. My point is, I don't see any Democrats out on the streets protesting for those American lives. Aren't we supposed to have open borders and let people just go wherever the French toast they want to? Yeah. Protect Cuba and China and everybody else's borders, but not your own. Real smart, Democrats, real smart. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Democrats. Look at you, losers. The State of the Union was fire. We'll get to it in a second. Trump was on back on his feet. Now, I don't know, like, he's still doing a lot of shiz that I don't particularly care for. Like, I don't want to go to war with Iran. We've been hearing for 30 years that Iran is one day away from having nuclear bomb. Like, listen, even if they did, they can't hit us with it. Iran just during the whole October 7th deal, it was the first time Iran had the capability to launch a missile that landed in Israel. That's not good. Listen, as much heat as I give like Israel and the Israeli government, I don't want people bombing those people either. Like, there's just people living like you and I. That's crazy. Let's just calm it down, you know? But at the same time, well, at least to get back to my point, Iran just now has the capability of sending a missile, not a nuke, but a missile, to be able to go far enough. They're right next to Israel, and now they can reach Israel with missiles. We don't have anything to worry about. We could pick off any missile that even Russia, China sent. If China said they sent one of them supersonic missiles, bap, it's gone. It's gone. And we're worried about Iran. Come on, y'all know this ain't about them having nuclear capabilities. Give us a break. You got the power. You got the power. What's that from? What happened to the boat, Sniz? But what about the boat? Not my boat, bro. Oh no! Listen, you know, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Don't try to sneak on to a foreign country's beaches in a boat. You're gonna get like, what are you doing? Give me a break. I'm not saying it's what they did is good, but you know, if a boat's coming to America with a bunch of people who are gonna destroy us, I'm just saying we'd be like Cuba on that day. And I'd agree with it. And I think we'd all agree with it. Like, I really don't want to see nobody dizzy, but it's like, bro, you can't let your country get invaded. Just like your house. Imagine if, the equivalent would probably be like 2,000 people, 2,000 or 3,000 people decide just to burst into your doors. And they're like, what? And they start eating your food. And they're like, what? Oh, you're not going to let me eat your food? It's the same shit. It's like, no, you don't get to just walk into my effing house and eat all my shit. Get out of my bed. Well, it is a little cold. I guess we could use the body heat. No, I don't even want your body heat. Take that shit out of here. Cuban B. Cuban B. Anybody know what that's from? It's from one of the greatest movies of all time. Dave Chappelle. Oh my God, I can't remember it. Like, Cuban B. Like, my name's I'm from Cuba B. I forget it. Never mind. I meant the boat with the Cubans. I know. The Cubans opened fire, unaliving 4 and wounding 6. There were 10 people. Listen, no vacation is worth that kind of stress. Just don't do it, folks. Just don't do it. Just go to Puerto Rico. It's just as beautiful. Not as corrupt, almost as corrupt a government as Cuba, to be fair. But they're just as beautiful. And you don't have to worry about, getting shizot on your boat, on your yazot. I'm alive. Icy Bird up in here. Oh my God, I missed you, Icy Bird. Icy, thank you so much for being here. I am a survivor. I'm back. Dog Match Steve. Oh my God, Scott is back and all thought out. I'm here. I'm thought out. Let's go. Oh my God, it's been. I still have a ton of stuff to do. How about this in my? Because we got different vehicles. The vehicle that I use primarily for work is my beater. The battery died. The fucking battery went out. I gotta buy what? So I had to get a battery, put it back in. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, it's just always something. But DMS, dude, I miss you so much. I came in and gave your show a like every night, but I couldn't stay and watch it. I don't know if you heard me earlier. My battery will not stay. Like, I needed to be constantly plugged in. I'm screwed. I gotta upgrade. Your boys gotta upgrade. F that, I'm outside in shorts. Oh, don't get it twisted. Well, I mean, it was like 16 degrees for like 2 of those days. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing it. But today it was like 38 degrees. I'm like, where's my shorts? Where are the shorts at? Let's go. It felt great. Stacy J. Oh my God, I miss you, Stacy. I love you. Thank you so much for being here, Stacy. Missed you. What snow? Yeah. By the way, I didn't mention earlier, for anybody who doesn't know, we had like 34 inches of snow in 15 hours. So it was a little over 2 feet of snow. And there was already a bunch of snow from the last like 1.25 feet that we got last time. So it was just a nightmare, an absolute and utter nightmare. They were saying, like, I'm getting messages from Eversource, not a friend of the show anymore, saying, like, because I'm like, when is it going to be? And they're like, oh, it'll be on at 10 o'clock. It said it'll be on at 10 o'clock at night for 2.5 days. I'm like, what are you talking? And then they send me one final text. It's like, there's no outage in your area. What are you talking about? It's like, what? Bro, what are you talking about? You acting like I'm crazy. It's freezing. But yeah, I did go out in shorts today for a little while. I'm a New Englander. So, I was chilling. Finally had heat again. And I was macking out my shorts anyways. It's like, all right, I'll shovel a little bit more. Because I just love shoveling so much. I don't want to see snow. Honestly, if I never saw snow again, my life would be fine. Okay. I get it. Like, there's people like our boy Daniel Graham. He's from Oklahoma originally. Sorry to dox you, my brother, but he lives in LA. But so people born and raised in LA, they will possibly never see snow in their entire lives. And for that, I do feel a little sad because at least for around Christmas, I love snow. But I've seen it from enough, especially with this last one. No more snow. I don't need snow anymore. I'm done. I am done. I need to get out of here. How come nobody talks about weather machines anymore? What is it now? See, I don't know. Like, I grew up with all different types of, these crazy storms. Blizzard 78, 86, 7, fucking 93, whatever. And, you always have crazy storms, like, just a wacky snowstorm. I'd like to blame it on weather modification. I don't know. Is that what happened? It sure felt like it. It absolutely felt like it. But I don't know. Ship the snow to the Midwest so we can build a snowman and throw some snowballs. Be careful what you wish for, my dear friend. No, believe me, you can have as much snow. Everybody can have as much snow as you would like. I don't want any more. I don't want it anymore. Missed a shower. Dude, oh my God. Because I didn't shower on Sunday. Because I'm like, I'm going to shower Monday before the show. Yeah. Not so much. Foolish thing. I mean, I like to shower every day. It's just me. take back the weather weapons. Yes, no more weather weapons. You should have took a picture of you all scruffy so we could see a Star Wars. I'll post it later. I did. I actually did. None of my chats are being censored. I'm winning. By the way, anybody watching, if you're here or you're watching afterwards, if you're watching live or later, I will never censor anything unless it's doxing somebody or you're being really shitty to like Rainey or Stacey G or anybody in here. Like, be a little bit of a dick. Everybody, we all got tough skin, but you're being a really pain in the ass, then I might block your shit. But other than that, and you can say whatever you want about me. Frankly, I need the view. But in the comment after the show. But no, for real, like if YouTube censors words, I have 0 words censored. Say whatever you want. Hopefully I don't get in trouble. Miss a shower is my yeah, damn, I must be way behind. Oh my. Oh my god, that hit me right in the feels. Butter knives up in here, butter. Thank you for being a happier, safe, and back. So me too. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I don't know what snow is. Oh, I'm jealous of you now. Oh, I'm so jealous. Sheesh, I wish I didn't know what snow is. Snow is horrible. I joked around. I'm like, when it first Power first got knocked out, I don't even know if I was joking. I don't know if I put it on X or Facebook or whatever, but I'm like, hell isn't hot, it's cold. And I took a picture of the snow. Between the plowing and the shoveling, when you have 3 feet already, now you have 6 to 10, maybe 8 feet of snow piles. The hardest part, right, which was a good workout, but the hardest part was after the mountain has been made, shoveling it up and trying to toss it over the 8 or 9 feet of snow. It was just crazy. I thought it was Miss Gold in a shower. The middle name's Golden. Oh, I missed you guys. I need this so bad. Sounds like Florida and Texas. Politics over power. Oh, yeah. Politics and power over cold and miserable. Do you have any solar chargers? No, I don't. I had a couple, but I don't know where the heck they were. And it was in the dark. So I'm like, shit. So we're looking, throughout the day, when we had daylight, I'm looking for all these things. I'm like, I know I have like a radio with a solar panel on it. And, you can charge stuff in. It's like a little camping deal, if that's what you're talking about. I know I have one. I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is. It's in a closet. Like, we got a pretty big place. It's somewhere. And, Mrs. Starboard, she doesn't like mess. She doesn't like a mess, which makes me a lucky guy. So, if I start ripping up closets, it's like, that's the linen closet. Why would it be in there? Because I'm a man. And I put things places. I don't know. But yeah, I was looking for it. And I'm like, at least we could leave it outside while it's light out and then charge our stuff later. But yeah, I listen, this storm put a lot into perspective for your boy. I don't like, I gotta get a generator. I'm done. I'm getting a generator. Because here's the thing. In Massachusetts, we haven't had snow in 6 years. At least enough that would do any damage. And it's and then you get walloped like this, and I'm like, I'm smiling. I was pretty bummed out. I was angry. I went through all the stages of grief. It's like every day, I'm checking Eversource, and it's you have to text stat STAT, and then they'll text you back what's the status, I guess. And it's oh, beyond at 10 o'clock tonight. It's I heard that one already. And it's then I'm doing bartering or whatever it's called. I'm like, please Please turn on tonight, and I'll stop criticizing your get overpriced electric bills. But they didn't bring it back, so that deal is off the table. Need to get those battery backups where you can crank it to produce electricity to recharge, and I mean literally crank it. Not what I did from 8. Oh shit! I missed you guys. We have a radio like that, and it didn't have like it's just old enough where like it had a charger in it, but it's for like the USB one. It's like not the C that people like the standard one today. It's a really old one, and it doesn't have the USB thing. So I'm like my son was actually trying to get the thing going, but yeah, I don't know. There's other stuff like that. Listen, I'm going to like the camping store or something. Like, and we couldn't even eat hot meals. Oh, by the way, oh my God, I drove over 2 hours to go somewhere that was finally open. And it was a Burger King, which wouldn't be bad, but it only had breakfast, which is whatever. The chick gives me my coffee, is black chick, right? And she didn't put the cover on it. And she hands it to me like this. I don't have a cover on this. I don't need to be ruining all my equipment. And she hands it to me like this, right? So how am I supposed to take it? Am I supposed to grab her hands? So I grab it like this, and she still has her hands, and I take it, and all over the place. Large, nasty Burger King hot coffee everywhere. The bitch made me buy another one. She wouldn't give me. I was like, can you replace this? And she ignored me. And I'm like, yo, I got to go. I like drove a little over an hour away from home just to get this. Oh, by the way, they didn't have like anything. There was like, all you can get is bacon, egg, and cheese on their, croissant and coffee. And that's all they had. They didn't have nothing else. And I'm like, so what do you have? You guys have regular lunch? And she's like, the truck hasn't come. So whatever, we're just gonna have to sell out and then be done for the day. I'm like, well, I guess I'm glad at least I got something. But it was just crazy. It was so weird. And like, we're gonna get into it a little bit if I ever shut up. Like the big cities in Massachusetts. By the way, this whole entire state is ran by Democrats now. But all the biggest cities are so corrupt. Oh my God, Brockton, Fall River, New Bedford, New Beige, just all the big cities, not in Boston, like around Boston, are they didn't even plow their streets. People are out there shoveling. It's like I'm looking at them like, man, you got to be real desperate to try and shovel an entire neighborhood street. Like, it's one thing to do your steps and your car and shit. It's just crazy, crazy, crazy. I don't know. We'll get into it. Reminds me of camp with the wolves. Yes. I'm like, damn it. I wish I had something, like, I don't know, one of these little things where you can, like, little camping thing where you can, like, boil water. Mrs. Starboard loves her tea and coffee. You know what I mean? Wanted to hook my woman up. I'm like, damn it. Came a spilled coffee. Tommy 2274. I know it doesn't say that, but that's our boy. Dude, thank you so much for being here. I freaking missed you guys. Absolutely missed you. You quit at 12, Dan? I know. Oh my God. Oh, I have a crank radio. I take it camping because it's so light. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Pop Matty. Oh my God. You just took up playing guitar to fill the time, and there you go. Strumming, Strumming. Al Green is an SNL caveman lawyer from the Planet of the Apes. Oh, yeah, truth. We'll get into it. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Snow in other news. More snow. Yeah. Well, yo, Mike, let's go. My brother, I didn't even recognize for a second. My dude. Everybody give him some love. Follow my boy. Yeah, snow. In other news, we're having more snow. They said, by the way, I kind of screwed up a little early. I forgot what I was going to say. So I'm texting stat, every like 5 hours. And Eversource, no longer friend of the show, text me back that possible snow, another possible snowstorm this Friday, and I'm like, if there's another storm this Friday, we're leaving. We're leaving the state. Like, I'm done. You have no clue. Like, I remember when our boy DMS got flooded from the hurricane. You guys remember that? It was horrible. His mom, shout out, rest in peace, DMS mom. We love her. I don't know if it's like because she owned a bunch of houses. It was like, I don't know if it was her main house or a house that was setting up. God, it's been so long. But like, it was just flooded. The whole house was flooded. It was terrible. Like, it's basically like that, except it's all frozen. And then it thaws, and then it refreezes. It's absolute nightmare. Nightmare. It was the same as every rally that was kind of a bummer. With the State of the Union, I liked it for many reasons. We'll get into it. I mean, some people, might not like it. That's fine. I just like, because, I finally get to watch TV again, and it was like, get him! Fuck you, Mara Haley! You Democrats! Get him, Trump! Call them all out to their slimy faces! And matter of fact, two of them from Massachusetts that been screwing us were right there in the audience. Elizabeth Warren and Rashida Tlaib? I don't know, one of the squad. Oh no, Ayanna Presley is the other Massachusetts. Nightmare! Absolute nightmare. Snowmageddon. Yes, Jews rock. We love the Jews. If you don't love Jews, you aren't mad. Oh, God. Like my boy Jesse Lee Peterson, friend of, I don't even say friend of the show, my friend. I love Jesse Lee Peterson. He says it best. He's like, you don't love one, you don't love any. Or if you don't love all, you don't love none. That's actually more of his thing. And that's true. Like, I don't hate nobody. I call each whatever out for whatever shit they're doing. That's true. I'm a Catholic. The pedophile priests, like, I was calling them out. I'm like, you're not with me. Well, you ain't one of us. We kick you out. We shun you. And like, if there were groups of like white dudes breaking into like stores and just robbing the joints, all the Burberry and the biggest places, Chanel, I mean, you ain't with us. We condemn your ass. And that's all I want to see, to be honest with you. We are the best. Everyone else is just jealous. It's a mindset based on narcissism. Yeah. I ain't better than I guess I shouldn't say I'm not better than nobody. I am not better than most people. Anybody who's in the Epstein files eating and touching children, I'm better than you. I'm just saying. I'm definitely better than them. I wouldn't do that, which makes me better than you. At least, with that. But really, I don't think I'm better than I ain't better than nobody else. The more elite you get, the smaller. Oh, God. Oh, God. A chat rat queen taught me the best word ever, insta-fatigue. Shout out Morgan. I know. Morgan was reaching out, too. I almost forgot her. Forgot to mention. That's why I shouldn't mention people like specifically like that, because I'm like, of course I'm going to forget somebody. Yes, Morgan taught me the best word ever, insta-fatigue. I use it often now because it just fits so well. And it's so true. On Saturday night, this past Saturday, one of the things I was working on is like, because I have a black fatigue. Everybody's, well, I have I'll bring it up. You've all seen it. It goes a little something like this.
Fatigue.
And that's for black fatigue, but I was gonna make a white fatigue, like, oh my God, fatigue, or something like that, like like a blue-haired Karen, like fatigued, oh my God. And I'll do a Jewish one, it's like fatigued, and then like black, whatever, just what an Asian one, like, oh my God, fatigue, share fatigue, something, Because the truth is, honest to God, I know I've said it 15 times. I'll say it 15 more. You can't, God above, okay? Maybe you don't believe in God, but I do. God above judges each one of us individually. You want to get into heaven? You got to go to the pearly gate. And you said, wait a minute, buckaroo. He doesn't say, all right, everybody get into this pile so I can judge you all as a group. No. He says, one at a time, please. So that's how I like to take it too, by the way. But that doesn't mean the epitome of certain stereotypes can't be true either. But I digress. I'm taking myself in a hole. This just in: Hillary Clinton said she never met Epstein. Chris, I know I'm going to bring that story up, but it's okay. Her excuse for Chelsea Clinton's wedding was that Ghislaine Maxwell was somebody else's plus one. I'll talk about it now. Listen, Hillary Clinton, she was being is it the deposition? Yeah, I think she was being deposed. I don't know. She was at a Senate meeting, Congress hearing, congressional hearing. Our girl Lauren Boebert, friend of the show, took a picture of her and sent it to her buddy Benny Johnson. You couldn't send it to me, Lauren. Come on, hook your boy. I need scoops. Your boy needs some scoops. Just joking. Benny's on during the day, I know. But you should have sent out boy Bubba the Love Sponge. Shout out to Bubba the Love Sponge. Bubba the Love Sponge. She said, but Lauren Boebert took a picture of Hillary Clinton, sent it to Benny Johnson, and Hillary Clinton's used that. They're leaking. I'm not gonna testify today that they're leaking my bit. And she really tried to run out on. They're like, go ahead. We'll just drag you back in here because this is bullshit. So she finally came in, and one of her things, we're going to show the clips. And she's like, I've never met Epstein. I don't know him. Well, don't say it. It's like, bitch, Hillary Clinton is stuck in like the 70s and 80s and 90s. Okay. Not saying those aren't good times to be stuck in. I'm sorry. They were better times, but the technology has changed, my dear, because the internet exists and people have records. People are showing Epstein and Ghislaine at Bill Clinton's White House, and Hillary Clinton's right there. They're showing Hillary Clinton out with standing right next to Epstein. Like, she's so screwed. What a liar. She's like, she brings up Pizzagate and says that's not real. Oh, we're gonna get into it. I gotta hurry up. I can't not talk to you guys. This is my favorite. I miss you guys. You have no clue. Oh, I missed every last one of you. That's a part of it. When family face palms, the other have locked doors and windows. Exactly. Can't believe the GOP wouldn't let the Clinton testimony be televised. The Clintons are saying that the testimony, they wanted it to be televised, but then other reports are saying that the Clintons were like, well, we'll only do it if you allow us to not show it to the world now. So I don't know. I don't know, but yeah, the freaking, it should be on the air for all of us to gawk and laugh and point and chuckle at their testimony. Brian from Philly, my dude, I love you. Thank you so much for being here, man. I missed you, dude. Oh, I miss everybody. Thank you so much. Oh my God, I love them so much. By the way, did I mention it? There were no lights on anywhere. No street lights, no nothing. Nobody had it. They weren't cranking. If they were, I couldn't see it. No crank lights. And you could see every star. I think I did mention it. You could see the outline of the Milky Way galaxy. It was just unbelievable. So you got to find the happiness and everything. Believe me, I was trying my best to keep everybody's spirits up because it wasn't as fun as you'd like it, as you might think it would be. You wouldn't think it'd be fun. Scott's kids should be watching the Snook Slayers comments. Shouldn't be or should not be. I should not be. You'd be surprised with these kids here. And no plow for 2 days. They just passed with a plow today. Uneffing believable. You can't blame Eversource. It's pretty bad. Like, hello, it's snow. Like the second you hear like that, the second if you're I wish I was a mayor of one of these cities. You're a mayor. Oh, it's gonna snow in 2 days. Sand and salt. You take sand trucks out, boom. Now you empty all the sand, you put salt trucks out, boom. You're already 2 steps ahead of the game. Then 15 minutes into it snowing, you get all your plows lined up and you just keep plowing the whole time. It was 15 hours. All they had to do was work 15 hours. Now they're working 3 or 4 days. Wait a minute. Wait a cotton picking second. Maybe that's why they did it. Maybe that's why. Did we just figure this out? I think we just figured it out. Because, like, you know, when there's a project, it's like, oh, you know, state project or whatever, whether it's fed or state or government money, workers, they're going to work the system and they're going to stretch a project. Oh, it's going to take us 2 months. Yeah, that's a big bridge we have to rebuild there, buddy. I don't know, he's smoking a stogie. So, you know, we'll probably do it about a month. And that shit'll last 3 years. So maybe they purposely didn't plow so that they could have 3 days of getting that extra moolah, that Moulin Rouge up in their pants pocket. Oh, what's up, Brian from Philly? We love Brian from Philly. Yes. When there's mega storms like that, hear the Republicans say it's too dangerous to work. Oh, God. In that heart of snow, and we have to wait till the storm stops. I didn't even read that. Listen, I just said, you got to be prepared. I mean, I know like the southern states, you guys don't usually do salt, but I think you do sand. We do salt up here, and rock salt is fantastic. Fantastic. I was with my brother-in-law over the weekend, and my mother-in-law, she's doing great, by the way. She's like, pick me up a bag of rock salt. We're like, all right. So we go into this Walmart, right? I don't typically go into Walmart, but it was right there. It's right there. So we go in, and the whole entire place is ran by non-English speaking country illegal immigrants. I don't know. They might not be illegal anymore. I don't know. But it was an absolute nightmare. I went up to 6 different people. 6! And I asked each one of them. I said, well, the first couple, I just asked them regularly. But the last 4, I decided, let's see if you're really from this country. Or especially from this state. I'm like, do you have rock salt? And they're like, no rock salt. What do you mean? It's right there by the beach, boy. No, they're like, it's right there in the food department. And I'm like, no. Not rock salt. She's like, oh, we don't do drugs in here. No, she didn't say that. But it's like, no, not rocks. Rock salt for the ground when it's mucho frío. When it freezes. Where's the rock salt? So then I had to go, like the first 2, I'm like, you know, do you have salt for the, you know, for the ground so when it freezes, it doesn't freeze? I don't know where to go. Was it? Ask somebody, yes, please. Ask somebody else. What the? We're being overtaken. But no, I get you. Republican states, like there used to be some Republican, like, you know, town administrators. I don't think there were any in Massachusetts. I don't think we've ever had a Republican mayor. We've had Republican governors because at least Democrats in Massachusetts, they at least used to be a little bit smart, and they were like, okay, we'll vote Democrat for everything else, but when it comes down to it, we'll vote a Republican as the governor. So all the policies that we pretend we really want, which we don't, will get overridden by the Republican governor, and we'll keep our property taxes low. Not so much. Now they're just full on like, oh, I love it. Oh, I love it when you take my money and beat me. Take all my money and beat me. Make my life unaffordable. It feels so good. But anyway, yeah, we had Republican governors, and we had one during some snowstorm. I don't know if it was in the 90s. I don't know if it was 96, 97, something like that. It was a bad one. And they did the same thing. So you're not wrong. I see. It was like the Republican governor back then. Was it Ray Flynn? I don't know if it was Ray Flynn. He was pretty good. But then whatever. And we had Republican governor at the time, and the dude's like, well, I don't want to send the trucks out and they get stuck like it's a dangerous. That's what you're paying them all this money for. Okay? That's what you're paying them the big bucks for. It's a dangerous job. It really is. Even though you're in a big giant truck, you go off the side of the highway and you're upside down. Now you're stuck. Nobody sees you. And then another plow comes, puts snow on top of it. Oh my God. That's like my worst fear, being buried alive. Added you elsewhere. I don't know if it is actually you, but I'll take a chance. Yeah, I'm on everything. I just stink going on Instagram, but it's either Scott Star. It's actually always Scott Starboard, except I think, right? It's always usually Scott Starboard, except on X, because I had my Scott Starboard on Twitter handle banned. Actually, I had my IP address banned, but don't tell Elon. So I have to go through Firefox. But I got perma banned, and Elon will never lift it for what. Actually, it happened under Elon. It happened while Elon bought the place. Maybe, he hadn't cleaned house yet. I think he did, but whatever. For quoting Joan Rivers about Big Mike Obama. It was ridiculous. I'll try to keep it PG. No. Don't do that. My kids usually, like, I guess they'll watch it. But yeah, I guess I read all you guys' shit anyway. Listen, don't worry about it. NC-17 is fine. I used a 100K or whatever charging brick, and it keeps 2 phones plugged in for a week. Well, we have one. What the hell is that piece of shiz? I was, thinking, what can I do to this thing? Maybe I can start a fire and boil some water with it. Like, it was trash. Oh, you gotta wait for. You don't have to, but wait for all 4 lights to turn green. Oh, and the whole thing shot a little stupid battery pack. And it did work for a while. I guess maybe I just beat the crap out of it because it wouldn't keep anything charged. Just a reminder. Be prepared. YouTube does it for me. Yes. YouTube took the 2274 off the end of my name. Tommy, go into I guess you could do it now. Go into your so you go to your main page, I believe, and you can change your handle now. It says like change your YouTube handle because for whatever reason YouTube was having problems. It would show your username and then your account name. So like right now it's showing your account name, but they added a thing where now you can do your handle and you can change it to whatever you'd like. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. If you can see half the shit I post, just say, no, don't go ill. Be as savage as you'd like, or as kind. We don't always have to be a bunch of NC-17 savages, but it's the most fun. Eve, oh my God, I miss you. Shout out. I know Mrs. Starbo was saying how she's like, I hope you're not going to be off for too much longer because people might go somewhere else. You got Eva and Chris Thompson, a bunch of new people in here. And I'm like, I know, I'm not, it got me paranoid. Thank you so much for being here. Oh my God. Miss you. Yeah, Democrats social care. Exactly. Thousands, Eva. I know I said it. I'll say it again. Missed you. Thank you. Thousands snowed in. No power to house. No emergency access. That's the scary thing when they don't plow. Totally fine when your hobby is eating fetus fingers. Chris Thompson, my boy. Hey, where's that awesome background at? Yo, can I show it? Chris Thompson, I got to set it up. By the way, I'm pissed. I had to freaking shell out money again for this freaking StreamYard because I couldn't do the EV muck or whatever it's called. But I can't even do it on here, Chris. I can't use the amazing background you made me. I don't know if you guys saw it. It's on Twitter. You can just go to my Twitter, Dr. Starboard, and go hit replies and scroll all the way down. Chris is the man. Love you, dude. He made me this Scott Starboard background. It's sort of like this, but it's like lightning coming. It's amazing. And I can't use it on here. Like you can only use stills. So I'm changing StreamYard. You guys won't notice any difference. It's actually way better. But yeah, I'm sitting there, I'm trying to set it all up, and I'm like, shit. It was like 3 hours before the show. And like I said, I had a bunch of stuff to do. Car batteries and showering. Just getting things done. We know about extended periods without power here in Florida. I know. Except we cook in our houses instead of freeze. Yeah, I know. I wish I could have done that. The Dems wanted to ban gas stoves. Oh, thanks a lot. They're lifesavers when you lose power in the winter. Yeah. Yes. You leave that sucker on, everybody just hang out in the kitchen. Get your sleeping bags, and the stove will be the fire in the stove will be your TV tonight. At least you don't live in Virginia. I'm hearing Virginia is just turning into Massachusetts. Not good. Similar thing out here in SoCal. 10 years ago, my electricity bill, $150 to $200. I don't even have air conditioning, by the way. Today, it's an average of 500 or more. I hit 600 a lot as well. That's fucking nuts, dude. I know. I see Arizona. I didn't forget about you, Arizona. I left you out, but I didn't forget about you. Some people told me New Mexico, but New Mexico feels like, Breaking Bad made New Mexico seem cool. But Arizona is way better than New Mexico. Sorry, New Mexico. Sorry to my New Mexicans. New Mexicanians. I don't know what it is. Hurricanes and tornadoes, but beautiful infrastructure and polite people. Amen. Pretty soon we can move to Cuba and have a Cuban. What's the guy there? Little Marco. They say Little Marco. If Marco Rubio has his way, Cuba's going to be the next state in the United States, which I am not really against. I don't know new wars, but Cuba would be nice. Everybody loves Cuba. I wouldn't mind Greenland, but I'll take Cuba. Cuba is gorgeous, especially if I move to Florida and I get to boat wherever I want. Boom, right to Cuba. We want to Cuba. Fishing, we don't have to worry about the space lasers. When the power goes out in Texas, their governor books it for Mexico. Ted Cruz is like, the windmills froze. I get a trip. I'm going to Cancun. I love Cancun. I prayed about it. Ted Cruz. Faker. If you want the best weather, Southern California is objectively the best. I've been there. I can attest to it. San Diego had the best weather I've ever seen anywhere on the planet that I've seen so far. It was unbelievable. The way the breeze comes off the ocean, everything. Oh, wow. Perfect. It wasn't muggy. It was crazy. It was perfect. But it comes with so much BS. Second best, probably Zona. I've been to Lake Havasu in Arizona, okay? They do a big thing out there. Oh, they always do big things. But they did like a big college thing. And they put like all of these docks together in the water. I'm talking docks for days. 150 docks. They're all so everybody's walking on the water. But it was 126 degrees. 126 degrees. Day drinking. I thought I was going to. Did I ever tell you guys the story? I thought it was over. I'm like, it's over. I'm like, oh, I rolled into the water. And it was like praying that the water, the Lake Havasu water, would absorb into my body to save my life. I was burnt. It was terrible. But that's Lake Havasu. The rest of Arizona, wow, perfect. Dude, I spent a week in a town called Ramona. That place was nice as hell. Oh, Ramona, yeah. How did California put super tata juice water supply and nobody noticed? Damn, 70 degrees and okay. In the okay state. Good Lord, 70 degrees. It was 77 in Tampa Bay. Oh, I'm living through all of you. You might think, yeah, I'm a little jealous. You might think I'd be upset. No. In my mind, I'm with you all. I'm in Oklahoma for 70. I'm in Tampa Bay for 77. I'm in LA for 83. I'll take it all. I know. I bet I love reading these things. Oh, wait. Can't we get that? Oh, wait. Cuba, Massachusetts. This time of year, it can be 60 one day, 20 the next. You're right. No, Fradley knows, dude. That's my boy. I heard Trump is allowing some oil into Cuba, but supposedly only for civilian use. I don't know how you do that. No, don't you? If you have on the fancy hat, your little gizzy fancy little hat there, you don't get to use this guy. I don't know how you enforce that, but why can't we get all that oil? Yeah, we want the Venezuelan oil. Okay, Trump and his boys might have, stolen their president and all their oil, but we the people run you, buckaroo. That's our oil. Freebie. Give us a free oil. Iran has always talked a big game, but can never back it up to nothing. Iran is nothing. I guess they're more than North Korea, but not by much. Damn, I've been talking this whole show. I got to get to these stories. Oh, wow, Kenny Scott Starboard knows military secrets. I know some of them. You got the power. Sounds like Boogie. You got the power. Transformer. Apparently, we are full of sleeper terror cells in America already. We don't need any extra floating in. Yeah. Oh, yes. The sleeper cells are hibernating. If they get any brains, they're like, no, Capitano is too cold. We are not taking it. Just blow up a boat if you are really hungry. I don't know why Cuba happens to be the hibernating sleeper cell in my weird thought. But hey, Kenny, if two guys snuggle together to survive because it's freezing. Okay, bro. Honestly, no. After what I just experienced, it's not. I would have said yes 4 days ago. Mexico seems nice this time of year. Cartel season, you can drive through and see all the colors and some wonderful pyrotechnics. I even forgot about that. That was going to be, if I could have went, I think Monday, right? Or Tuesday. They took out El Macho. Is that his name? El Mencho. I forgot to mention El Mencho. Mexico took out El Mencho. Who is that, you ask? He's like one of the oldest cartel members. I believe it's Sinaloa, which when you say that, it's like, ooh. It's kind of like, the Italian mafia is like, well, my parents, both of them from Sicily. It's like, oh, shit. He means business. So Sinaloa, same deal. So this guy, he's an international, like, arms and drug and children and sex work dealer. The Trump said, listen, Jewish Mexican lady president of Mexico, we're gonna go down there and take this guy out, and you just play along, do what you're told. And she's like, what do I know? So boom, we took him out, and it's been chaos for days. The cartels are just like, oh, you took out Mencho, start a fire, do bad thing, crying about it. You had like 60, 70 years of this guy causing all types of havoc and making you money. So what? It's the next step up anyways. The next guy will step up and he'll sell all the drugs and kids and armaments. What are you crying about? So they took Mencho. They'll get, the next guy. Next man step up. Oh, it hurts me to skip all you guys. Oh, I'm sorry. If I do it too long, I'll never get. At this point, if Hillary said the grass is green, I would have mind. Yes, evergreen window, non-biased. The Clintons will get the same closed door as Trump. Exact same. Yeah, you're probably right. You're absolutely right. Hillary's at the top of the dog shit pile. Great point, Icy. I agree. If someone was cranking, it was not dead. Want to search files, flagpole, icebox, pizza, and of course, Clinton. Oh, yes. I am so sorry. Oh my God, it hurts. I have to scan and skip. Oh, it hurts. Oh, I'm so sorry. If I don't do this quick, I'm going to be in trouble. If Archie and Meathead got warm together under a blanket in the cellar, it's not gay. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Archie's like, come on, get your wig. What are you doing down there? Stop fiddling. Stop cranking that radio, Michael Stivic, you meathead. Dutch Duke, thank you, sir. I appreciate the feedback and support. We love you. Love DMS. I said I was going till 8 o'clock till DMS, right? I'm so out of my normal self. I'll be back tomorrow, though. That's right. There's a Friday show, a very special, rare Friday show. I want to be in front of it. There we go. That's a little better. Is that the right one? Which one is it? Oh, boy. I'm so out of the... Hey, where do you go? All right. That's going to have to do. All right. Let's get these stories. I got like 5 days worth of stories in 22 minutes. Let's go. Did I mention the hockey team? Shout out. Listen, the heck with, the Olympics. A bunch of it's stupid. I would enjoy playing games in the Olympics. I'm not going to lie. I would do the little granite ball. Oh, it's not even a ball, but the little granite thing and you sweepy. Oh, sweepy. I don't think sweeping it does anything. I'm sorry. It doesn't do anything. I'm like, does it speed it up? Does it slow it down? It's going the same speed. Some people say that it makes it go like to the left or right. That could be it. It definitely doesn't slow it down. You know what I'm talking about? And it's slide. You let it go. It's a big shuffle. Frozen shuffleboard. It's dumb to watch, but even though it's dumb to watch, sometimes it's fun because one guy slipped. I thought that was funny, but it's like, yeah, it's the accidents, like the slip and fall is the only reason to watch it thing. Playing it would be fun. I think it would be super fun. But a lot of the shit, like the ice skating's amazing. Sorry, ever since I was a little kid, my dad, I love you up there. And my mom, love you, Ma. And we watch, the Olympics and all that fun stuff. And even though the male figure skaters, they're a little bit, queer. I don't care. It's amazing. I'll watch all that shit. I haven't had a chance, obviously, to watch any of it. But hockey is the sport, okay? Sorry to all my football fan, real football, American football. The other thing is named soccer. I know the rest of the world doesn't want to hear this, okay? Football is called soccer. We named our sport football. I already did this on the show a long time ago. America named their sport football. We probably should have just called it pigskin, but football sounds better, right? And then the World Soccer Foundation in England decided to name their sport soccer. The whole world called it soccer. And then one day, I don't know, a bunch of people were like, we're the real football because we kick it all day. Because the field's way too big and there's no scoring going on. It sucks. And there's a bunch of LeBrons out there flopping all over the place. So hockey's based. Love hockey. Hockey is a tougher sport than football. In football, everybody's got PT, CT, D, LMNOP. They're all messed up. They were injured, injury retirements, the whole nine. So football, believe me, you're still manly. You're very tough. Even though you're rigged. But the NHL, hockey is tougher than all of yous. There's way more games than NFL. You play one game, and your collective bargaining, you only actually practice once a week. Hockey, they don't have time to practice because they're playing every day and they're breaking each other's backs, busting each other's cojones, literally, and teeth and everything. They're crazy. And it's beautiful. And I wish it was more scoring, but what are you going to do? I say take two of the guys off the ice. 4-on-4 with a goalie. That's all you need. Let's get the scoring on the roll, right? I don't know. That's my only 2 cents. Anyway, Bruins. I got to get to local news. Come on, got a little bit. All your states are better, okay? Give me something. Bruins fans lose their minds after my boy McAvoy and my other boy Swayman visit Donald Trump's White House after beating Canada. The women did it too. Yeah, afterthought. I'm only kidding. That's a whole nother ordeal. The women's hockey team, Olympic hockey team, has been better than the men's for a couple of years. So just relax, ladies, okay? Or for a couple of, it's every 4 years, but whatever. But the men's hockey, United States men's hockey team, the greatest hockey team since 1980, which is like 200 years ago. But yeah, they're all pissed. Are you upset that McAvoy and Swayman visited Trump after winning the gold medal? Yes, very much so. No, I love McAvoy's way. No. How about no, I love Trump? Where's that one? Ugh, it's a Massachusetts whatever. Oh, don't look at that. Yeah, like I said, I come on here and I see all these things and just get your boy all worked up. Yeah. Look at this. Ready? This wasn't really too far from me. Sorry, buddy. I'm not saying his name. I'm not doxing him. But this dipshit didn't help things out.
And he's going over the fucking power lines. What are you fucking doing, you fucking idiot, dude?
I gotta pause it because of the stupid copyright thing. Look at Woohoo! You can't help it. Just digging into it. Listen,
he's going over.
I don't blame the guy at first because I don't know what I gotta go. I gotta go that way. I don't know. And it's snowing. So the snow everywhere, it's dark. It's easier said than done. Like, hey, look at this idiot. Even though I probably wouldn't have done it, but I could have. So I'm protecting myself. But I'll show you the very point when he was a dipshit. Oops, I got to put this back. Okay, now see the moment when sparks and fire come out of the bottom? There's no way you don't notice that one. So right then is when, well, I probably would still try to get the hell off of the live wires, but all right, that very spark is when you done fucked up. It's like, where are you going? This guy's trashed. He went to the fucking Packy, dude. This guy just came. He's like, or he's going to the Packy, one or the other. That's when he's a piece of shit right there. When you're on the side of the street. Even if there was no snow, you can't go over the people's front yard, you ding dong. Oh my glob. Listen, that's nothing compared to, look at snowplows are stuck trying to rescue people in Plymouth. Plymouth, Mass is the largest city, I believe. And it's mostly like town, but it's area-wise like the largest, I believe, in Massachusetts. I could be wrong. Worcester and Fitchburg are pretty big. Who cares? Boston is kind of tiny, and then there's little tiny towns surrounding Boston that become the Greater Boston Project. No, they're really called Greater Boston. And so collectively, that's Boston Metro, whatever. But Boston itself is not really. It's like, I believe, like maybe 2 square miles. But Greater Boston altogether, I believe, is like 15 square miles, something like that. Anyway, who cares?
We've got snow plows stuck out here in the middle of this blizzard. I mean, just look at this. This is an unbelievable scene here. This truck right here has got a tow trap. He's trying to pull the other truck out. we've probably seen 3 inches of snow fall in the past less than an hour.
By the way, the littler truck is trying to pull the bigger truck out of the snow. It was just a disaster. This whole state's a freaking utter mess. I just want to show you guys a little bit of the this is right here while I was like, I don't think hell is hot. I think hell is cold.
Wow. Oh, it's getting strong here. Oh, wow. It is really blowing in. Wow. Wow.
I'm getting like PTSD from the shit. It was up to 70-mile-an-hour winds, like sustained winds. It was mostly around like 40 to 60 miles an hour, which is ridiculous. It was just crazy. Look at this is real. This isn't AI. Because I don't know if we'll have time to talk about it now, but I could have gone on for hours about just the new Epstein stuff. What's her name? Ellen DeGeneres is all over the Epstein files. Her and her weird girlfriend Portia, are they married? I don't care. Said that they're going to England. Well, England is the only country in the whole planet who, boom, 2 people charged with Epstein crimes. So I don't think she wants to go there. By the way, this is Anne Heche, her first girlfriend, right? She was a movie star and all this. Well, I don't know about star, but actress. And she was literally doing a documentary. What was it on? It says Watch Anne Heche. Was reportedly working on a documentary exposing child trafficking and adrenochrome harvesting in Hollywood, and then was suddenly in a car crash. She gave up her whole acting career because she exposed all these people, because she was with Ellen DeGeneres, who is all over the Epstein files. She was on the island. She gone. Matter of fact, there's even stuff inferring, which I believe it's true, that Ellen DeGeneres was part of the people eating children. It was like multiple people in the Epstein files said that Ellen DeGeneres was like the most hungry. I don't know, hungry for weird stuff with kids, or actually hungry for child jerky. It's weird, but I'll get to it. Hopefully tomorrow I'll look up some more stuff for this. But just, I want you to look at, now this is Anne Heche's car crash. This is from a while back. They say that she dizzed, and they actually have her in a body bag. Tell me if you think she's if you think she's completely dizzed. Just let me know.
That's some sort of sign, but yes. So basically, the activity that we were looking for, that anxious or that quick moving, that was going on the other side of the vehicle. Oh my gosh, he's completely alive.
What the hell?
Isn't that crazy? This is not AI. I looked at, if it was, I wouldn't have put it on here. This is really her. Look at her shirt is all burnt or whatever from the car. But yeah, that's not somebody who designed and you put him in a body bag. I'm just saying, this was on TV, so it's not a thingamajam, a hoax. This is another look at another footage from exactly the same thing. Holy cannoli, they got her, folks. They got her. I thought this was cool. I was like, Gronk, give me something that says I'm freezing cold. I'm sad. The tears, a little much, but whatever. It made me a little fatter, too. I've lost weight since my diet. Damn you, Gronk. All right. Donald Trump confirms the State of the Union that, all right, the Somali stuff. Let's get to this quick, because I only got like 9 minutes.
There's been no more stunning example than Minnesota, where members of the Somali community have pillaged an estimated $19 billion from the American taxpayer. Oh, we have all the information.
Do you guys understand? Seriously, I know you guys are the most brilliant, wonderful, amazing, hilarious, and I could go on with many more good things. People on the planet, okay? Not just in my chat. And I am blessed and honored that you're in my chat. I know you guys understand what 19 billion is, but really, when we stop to think about how much 19 billion actually is, I don't think anybody could truly think, comprehend. So you know what a band is, right? From a bank, it's $10,000. That's what they call a band. That's what all the rappers and shit. They're like, yo, we getting bands out here, dog. We getting the bands and shit. Bands, a band without folding it can fit in your pocket perfectly. $10,000 in $100 bills can actually fit in a standard pocket. Maybe not you ladies, because you got all the fancy slim pockets, but your standard issue pocket can fit one band. $10,000. Now stick another one in the other pants. That's $20,000. Don't worry about the back pocket. Just stay with me. Take those two out. Put those bands on top of each other. They're like this big. That's $20,000. Now we'll double it. That's $40,000. Hey, get back here. $40,000. $40,000. Don't move. 40, 60, 80, 100. This is $100,000. Right? And then you go 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 10, a million. Well, I'm sorry, that's 100,000. Do you understand? And if I keep going up, it's 100,000. The room I'm in, you can't really see the whole thing. If you put 2 million, you could fill up this whole thing in front of me with $2 million. $19 billion. You could literally fill the entire area of your house, and there still would be 19 or $18 billion, $18+ billion left. You'd fill every square inch of your house with $1 billion. It's ridiculous. $19 billion? Holy ships.
And in actuality, the number is much higher than that. And California, Massachusetts, Maine, and many other states are even
Get them.
This is the kind of corruption that shreds the fabric of a nation, and we are working on it like you wouldn't believe. So tonight, although started 4 months ago, I am officially announcing the war on fraud to be led by our great Vice President, J.D. Vance. There's been no more stunning example than...
All right, hold on there, Trumpity Trumpster. Dang it. I wish I had more time. Damn it. Yeah, I used to like Portia when she was on Arrested Development. Arrested Development was one of the greatest shows ever. Pop, Kenny. Thank you. That DeGeneres chick is sick, brothers. Ellen DeGeneres is a freaking nightmare. She's an absolute nightmare. Yeah, it was before you knew Portia was a loon. Listen, none of us knew. We didn't know. You never usually find out that, a chick's a loon until you're too deep. What are you going to do? Anna H is effing nuts. It's on YouTube if you're interested. No, you're right. Anna H was fucking out of her mind, but she was making a video about all the Epstein people eating and doing weird shit with kids. Terrible things. And she just happened to have a car accident, and they're stuffing her in a Bizotti bag. And she's like, not yet. And they're like, no, just wait until we get you in the fake ambulance. Destroy Mill City, Meth City. Erie is a little spooky at night. Wait. I missed one. Erie is gorgeous. Definitely a nice trip to. Not the town, but the drive and the scenery. Oh, hells yeah. It's trapped a lady in her burning house. It trapped a lady in her burning. Yes. The car accident. Looks like Nick Nolte. I used to be able to do a really good Nick Nolte because I could always do Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy's easy. Like, you're not gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Okay. I used to be doing Eddie real good. Now I feel like I can't. Damn. And Nick Nolte was kind of like Bubba the Love Sponge. God damn it. Stop it, Reggie Hammond. Hillary loved the most dangerous hunt. Ellen loved the cannibalism. Exactly. Oh, absolutely. And Anne H just died on a medical event as she was driving in her neighborhood in L.A. Yeah. Ellen, Oprah, and the disgraced Prince all live in the same area of Santa Barbara. Exactly. Can't knock AI. It's how I make most of my video. Hell yeah. I'll say it again. Our country, our great country, is the best reality show in the history of history. That's what they tell me. That's what they say. Ships. I don't want to end it on that. Man, time goes so fast. All right, 3 days. Okay, this is just like, made hours ago. This is 3 days. Okay, this is all the Democrat cities in Massachusetts, as I like to call it, Marksachusets. I invented that, by the way. I should have trademarked it because they're all Will the Glera, friend of the show, my friend, and everybody else, Scott McGinnis, Turtle Boy, all my peoples. They're all saying Marksachusets. I invented Marksachusets.
Just trust me.
No, I joke a lot. I'm serious. I don't know anybody who ever said Marksachusets except for your boy. You copy strike me. Look at this mess. No, nothing. This is literally what happens. This is New Bedford. Shout out to my New Bedford people. Look at this poor bastard out here trying to shovel the street. Good luck to you, my brother. I feel your pain, believe me. John Thune, look at John Thune couldn't hold a vote. By the way, I know this says a whole bunch of words, but I got to be quick. He's like, listen, just days after Senator John Thune said there was no time to debate and to vote on the SAVE Act to only United States citizens can vote with your voter ID, your driver's license. We all need one for everything. He instead had time for a little dog show.
Oh, yes. You have been hanging around the Senate button. Come on in.
Now, as much as I like a good dog show, this isn't your job, Mr. John Thune. The dog's like, just fucking kill me, please. Oh my God, all they do is feed me, and this guy, John Thune, checks my oil. It's not a good existence for a dog.
Oh, yeah, and the senator came too.
Go vote, you piece of shit. We elected. Vote him out, please. I'm begging you. Oh, there's a million other things. We'll get to it later. Look at these poor people. This is New Bedford. This is Providence, Rhode Island. I mean, the whole place a mess. Look at this. A nurse stuck trying to get out. Oh, it's a disaster. I know. Shoot, we better go. I gotta go. Yeah, Al Green. Somebody mentioned him earlier. I think it was Truth or Matty P. I forget. So weird that Rep. Al Green rizaped his former aide in 2007. Do you know that? This isn't like speculation. This is real. And it's still allowed to be a senator. I said, well, Matt Gaetz was falsely accused of having consensual sex, even though it's not, with a child, but with a 17-year-old girl, supposedly right in front of his girlfriend. Do you believe that? I don't believe that at all. And the Senate threw out him for the AG consideration. Al Green at the thing at the State of the Union held up a sign saying, "Black people are not apes." It's like, bro, your grift is like 40 years old. Okay, the whole black thing, nobody gives a shit if anybody's black anymore. You jump on the anti-Semitism wagon. That's like the big thing. Okay. And he looks like he could pass for anything, right? Al Green looks like one of these guys, like, I don't know if he's Filipino. I don't know if he's Mexican. He might be Austrian. I don't know where the hell he's from. He could just grift off everybody, all these pieces of shiz. All right, we got to do something fun for a second. Fetterman wore a suit for the first time in his life. When asked how did the suit feel, he said, "More chocolate and mayonnaise, mama." So that's the show. I guess to go. It is Dark Mass Steve time. I know I fucking didn't do any of my second. I wasn't a theater kid. I didn't go to school enough to be a theater kid. I was a bad boy. I was a bad boy. No, I really wasn't. Portia was dope. She's still kind of pretty. Not as pretty as Mrs. Starboard. And speaking of pretty, I know we got to go. Dag nabbit. Weird. I was thinking about Al Green today. Thank you, dude, so much. I appreciate it. Speaking of pretty, get your tickets over to our boy, Doc Rest Steve, who's on right now. And after that, 11 p.m., Alex Stein, Real America's Voice. Got to give my boy extra love. He's out there kicking it. And I get a bunch of Alex news. We'll get to it tomorrow. I might come on at 6 o'clock tomorrow. You know what? Forget about Mike. 6 p.m., not 6:50. 6 p.m. tomorrow. Get a little extra time in before DMS. Special Friday show because I feel so special coming back and seeing you guys. I miss you guys so much, for real. All joking aside, I miss you guys. Love you guys. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Truth, Michael, thank you guys so much. I love you guys. This is so much fun for me. We'll do it again tomorrow. Friday, why not? We'll do a Friday show. This storm won't take us out. I love y'all. Get over to Doc Matt Steve. I'll see you guys in the chat, and we'll have so much fun and keep this party going. Stay warm. Yes. Kenny, dude, thank you. I love you. I love you guys so much. Get over to DMS. I'll be over in the chat. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Friday special. All right, later. Love y'all.